Alright, got a new update on the Allison. Oh, right here is the new gas tank spot, which would be located like kind of a little bit behind and above the rear end. I used, can't see very well, but under the gas tank, 2 large bolts, both sides, welded right to the frame. You can see that one a little bit. So, then right here you got the square top. Took another bolt that's about 6 inches tall, put it on there. It has one of them flat top of the squares. So the gas tank, you can take it out, put it in, and it'll stay in pretty well. It's got a little bit of shake to it, but not very much. Works pretty good. The thing was, I'm gonna have to customize my fenders, however where they are right there. I'm gonna have to cut out the badass or something. I'm gonna have to figure out something, cut a little hole for the, I don't know what you call it, cap. But I don't know if that would work. I don't know how it's gonna fit. It's gonna be a little bit weird. So, right here, I got black wood. Got it in front of the gas tank, so when I sit down, the seat's angled up a little bit. Too much there, so you're kind of facing down a little bit. But I'm trying to keep the weight off the gas tank, which, there's quite a bit of space in there, so I'll figure something out. That piece of wood's temporary. Once when I get the belt fixed, I need to get the right size and then it'll be done. But I didn't make a video on some of the stuff I did with the pulleys. One of them is a big flat piece of angle iron, pretty much. It's got a few holes in it, and the belt comes across these 2 pulleys, which comes from a horizontal pulley that's inside there, that's like double stacked from the front, because this lawnmower has 2 belts. Got the front, which operates the clutch, then the second one that just transfers the energy back to the rear end, turning motion. And then that one pulley right there is gonna help me out a shitload. Then it lines up the belt perfectly with the back pulley that's down in there. So that's gonna be pretty good. Once when I get a belt that's 2 inches longer, which will be 59 inches. And I don't know about any other stores in any other states, but our Napa has, let's see if I can find one around here, but there's like this green belt, which I don't think I got any laying around right now, but there's like a green belt, which is like a, I don't know what it is. It's more of a kind of fabric in a way, and it's supposed to be stronger than the black stuff, which right here I got some. Yeah, you can kind of see in the light. It's green stuff. I get it from Napa, which, I don't know, it's like nylon. I think that's what it is. And once when it starts to tear, it all tears, and then the belt's shit. So, and then there's the black stuff. I got a lot of black stuff. Gotta like the black stuff. That stuff usually comes off in little, small, itty-bitty chunks if it's really rubbing bad. But, I don't know. The green stuff's more expensive, but black stuff is better. You gotta get it. And then, let's see here. Gotta look for stuff. Right here. Okay. So, from my tractor, I got these fog lights on there. Angled or whatever. Pretty cool. They came off older Polaris, which I had to take a chunk out of them, which this was the middle. Things look pretty sweet, but cut them in half. They look pretty good right now. Surprised they came as close together as they did. And I didn't make a video, but right here I got brush guard, which two very, very large bolts, I think they're telephone bolts, goes from the bumper I had straight up, and then I got the bolt top, and then I had a little bent piece of metal, went straight across, little bends on the ends, flattened out with a little hole in it, then an angle iron, just straight back to nothing pretty much, straight back to nothing. It pretty much supports the headlights right there. Gotta get a new camera, it's starting to piss me off, but right there, got the angle iron. Round black piece right there is the side of the lens, and yeah, pretty much like that. Pretty sweet. And then I had to run the gas line back too, which this is a gravity fed motor, because it came off of a Craftsman, didn't have a pump or anything, it just sucks as it pleases pretty much. So can't see very well, but right there I got a line. It's kind of shoved behind the oil filter, and then it comes straight back along the side of the frame, and then it's hooked up to one of them little loop things, but this thing also pivots in the middle, so I kept it a little bit loose, and it goes back under the bolts and stuff, and that's the side of the gas tank. So I fired it up, it worked pretty good. But then also, the brand of the carburetor on this motor is a Walbro, which right here is the jet for the Walbro, and this is one of the ones where it sends power back to the motor or whatever, and it's spliced in with a wire coming out of the motor to tell how much like gas you want, so how high it'll go up, down, or whatever. So that was really pissed me off, because everybody knows you like tuning your own carburetor. I have fun with it, I kinda like doing it, and you can get it run top notch, because you want it to run just a little bit rich, so when you dump that clutch, the motor's running great. Which, if I look around here, an old ass carburetor, like this one right here, has one of them screw ones. I like them screw ones. And it happened to be the same exact thread. And then I threaded it in, and then I fired it up, tuned it right in. Holy crap, it's got some nut. I just can't wait to get it going. So I gotta tear that belt right apart. Yeah, and over the week or whatever, got a pretty nasty burn right there. Good size, and came off my freaking stack, which you can't really see very well, but there's skin on there. It's pretty bad. It's all dried out now, and let's see. Still trying to figure out a cowl on this, because I got the Allison cowl, but I don't think it'll fit anymore. Having the headlights on there, I'd have to cut into the front of that, which front of that looks freaking sweet, but I really don't want to put a single hole in that thing, really. But I don't know. I got a Craftsman one over there I started looking at, fitting it on, cutting a hole for a stack, which it kind of fit pretty good, but it's just, this lawnmower's so old, you like seeing how it works, kind of. Because, I don't know how to explain it, but it's got to fit the rest of the lawnmower. Because once when I had the fenders in here, the fenders are square too, the whole body is square, everything on it's square, and so you want to try to stay with that, which the Allison Trombler's hood is square, but the length of it doesn't work. Then I got the Craftsman hood, which is freaking round, which then it just doesn't fit with the rest of the lawnmower. And I don't know what I'm going to do on like hinges of how to hold it on. The only thing I got is bungee cords. That's really it. Alright, get another video soon.